You know, this team has been giving me gray hairs all year, and today was no different, but they also have been fighters all year. You know, I think this group showed its resiliency. I think this group showed its fight today, and we're going to need a bucket load tomorrow going against JMU, a two-time league champion. But today, I thought our kids really did a nice job in the second half, making adjustments at halftime, talking to them about what we needed to do defensively. I thought we obviously boxed out a lot better and held our own a little bit on the boards because they were really hurting us in the first half again. You know, you got to give it to Elon. I congratulate Elon. They've had a great year, and those kids are very good players, and obviously they beat us twice in the regular season, and that just makes it, you know, that much better that we were able to pull out this win and advance to a semifinal again. I happen to like the Showplace Arena, so I thought our kids really stepped up and played well today, especially in the second half.
Questions for Coach and the student athletes, please pass the microphone around when you have questions.
What basically started to click?
Well, I mean, we decided to open up the floor a little bit more, and, you know, with Sade and with Nicole here to my right, they did a great job inside. You know, in the first half, we were so over-anxious. We didn't shoot well, obviously, in the first half. And then the second half, I just thought that we attacked the inside more. The inside game was working better for us. Even our guards were able to get to the rim. We started to put more pressure on Elon's defense, to be honest with you. And you know, they've been so good all year, you know, going inside to their big post players. And they do have size on us. There's no question about that. But I felt like by us going a little bit 4 out, 1 in, had better ball movement, got the guards a little bit more involved with screening. You know, I thought we did a much better job. But these two young ladies to my right did a much better job of getting their head up and reading the defense. And, you know, we were able to finish shots.
Coach, Alex Simon, Burlington Times News. You missed 2 shots from the field in the fourth quarter, and you go 14 of 14 from the free throw line. That's something that, as a coach, can you ask for anything more than that?
You know, it's called the will to win. I mean, these kids, no, you can't ask for anything more than that. And these kids had the will to win. They didn't want to go home. You know, they did not want to go home. And they know the tradition of Delaware. You know, it's been 7 years, I think, maybe, that we've gone to the semifinals, 7 straight years, something like that. That's a credit to the program and to the kids in the program and to my assistant coaches. And these kids, they didn't want to go home today. They wanted to play in the semifinals. So shooting that well, no, I can't ask for anything better than that. That's total focus, total concentration, and just the will and the desire to win the basketball game. And that showed up on the defensive end. I mean, there's bodies flying all over the place, and I just really thought that the kids did a tremendous job. But no, I can't. I hope that happens tomorrow. I hope we can shoot that well tomorrow, to be honest.
Tina, did you like the variety that you guys had on offense with so many different people contributing during that decisive fourth period? I mean, these two up here, as well as Erica and Courtney. Alicia Bell, how about the big shots Alicia Bell hit for you?
Yeah, you know, Alicia played really smart. You know, we knew that they had 5 team fouls, and you know, she hit that baseline jumper, which she's more than capable of hitting. She drove the ball to the basket. And then Alicia plays good defense, and she boxes out, and she was just as stellar on the defensive end of the floor. I'm so happy for that senior, a kid that obviously, you know, broke her leg in 2, and then comes back and had some issues this year, couldn't play in some games because of injuries. And, you know, this whole team, I'm so proud of them. You know, Courtney Green has played through a lot this year. You know, obviously Alicia has as well. Jody hadn't played in 6 weeks, I mean, to be honest, and she stepped up big today, kept it under control, but Alicia Bell did what Alicia Bell does. She's the glue, and thankfully she was ready to go today, and I hope I have all my seniors tomorrow. They are the walking wounded, but I hope I can count on them tomorrow again to, you know, to get on that floor and compete and try to get another victory.
Nicole, how do you like playing in the CAA tournament so far in your career?
It was very, very, very nerve-wracking, but, you know, as the game went on and I saw my coach and my wonderful teammates and my family in the stands, I got more used to it. So,
I mean, with the way the game was, and you know how physical Elon is, in the post and in the foul trouble Makeda was getting in early. I mean, you knew you had to be very poised and very polished in there today. Is that something that you were thinking about during the game, that I really have to play smart in this game?
Well, I knew that I had to play smart defense because, like you said, their posts are really good, and our coaches are always telling us to get around them and push them back. So, yeah, I did have to realize, don't go for a cheap foul or don't be lazy and sit behind the post, fight to get around her. So, yeah, I did have to think about that a decent amount of times.
Coach, I'd just like to ask quickly, what do you tell your team? I mean, you're down for 2 periods, 3 periods. What do you tell them to make sure this one doesn't go the way of the other 2 games against Elon this year?
Just take it in 4-minute increments and to stay focused like we do in practice, and that we have to believe in ourselves, and we're capable. We're very capable of making shots. We're very capable of getting stops. I mean, we did play Elon to a double overtime game, and so we played that obviously very, very tight, and I told him we can crawl right back into it and make this a ball game again. Just keep chipping away, and I think the positivity of the entire coaching staff, the players believing in themselves, the players listening in the huddle. I mean, we made a couple adjustments to some of our offenses. I thought the players really listened. When they were supposed to curl, they curled. When they were supposed to pop, they popped. Who I wanted to dive, who I wanted to flash, they listened. And they did a great job. I mean, it's physical in there. I mean, Elon is, like I said, they're such a physical team. They're a veteran team. They've got some seniors and juniors on that squad that are tremendous. And I just thought our kids really stuck together. I'm so proud of them for sticking together and really listening, throughout the game, because they never got down, and that's something I'm proud of them for.
Sade, you were down 9 at halftime. You were down 9 entering the fourth period. How were you guys a different team in the fourth period today?
Like a team, we just kept talking. Like everyone kept saying, "Keep your head up." Like if we messed up, turn the ball up. Keep your head up. Get it back on D. Get it back on D. Boxed out, rebound. Just get it back. Like we never stopped trying because we could have. We were down by a lot, but we just kept trying to fight back. So.
Did you have faith and confidence going into the fourth period that all that was available, that you guys could still?
Yeah, I definitely know that we could do it. So we just had to put it into action and actually just do it.
Final question.
Yeah, Tita, as much as you say you need a bucket load tomorrow, is it kind of helpful fatigue-wise that they had to play the same kind of game as you did today, fighting all the way back?
When you get to March Madness, and I've been involved in it for a number of years now, it's all about adrenaline. It's all about focus. It's all about following through with games plans. It's being able to make adjustments. James Madison had to make adjustments today when they weren't shooting well. I expect hopefully it's going to be another great game tomorrow. The games are going to be like this. This is March Madness. This is the way it goes. Teams that are supposed to win, they feel more pressure. Teams that, maybe are the underdog, they come out, guns a-blazing. I mean, that's what March Madness, that's what makes it so great. And every kid, they put the uniform on. They want to win. These kids are competitors. They're going to give everything they have, every ounce of ability they have. And I thought both games, established that today. I thought College of Charleston played their hearts out. JMU kids played their hearts out. Delaware kids played their hearts out. And so did Elon. These are the kind of games that, really what March Madness is all about. So it's kids competing as hard as they can. And all 4 of those schools should be very proud of their student athletes because everybody stepped up today and certainly put on a great show for all the fans that were here at these 2 games, these 2 early games.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.